Finally, I have you in my collection.
Talk to your hand, you creep!
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Everybody, welcome to Zion Generations. In the last episode, we did our last challenges, or at least in this case, John did the last ones.
Thank God.
Oh yeah, and then I beat Metal Sonic in the best worst way possible. I died while I beat him.
Oh yeah.
John did not approve.
Why are you here? Sometimes, every time I highlight Shadow statue, it looks like he's giving the bird. Anyway, in case if I haven't shown this off, what you want to do is that you want to stand on a chair in the collection room. You hold down select or the back button for at least a couple of seconds. Just hold it down and it'll give you a transitional scene where...
I feel like we've been down here. We just didn't show
Yeah.
anything off because there was nothing here.
Yeah.
Right, I guess this is a restated. And if you want to enter a code or whatever, you hit select again and you just enter whatever code it is that you can find on GameFAQs. It's the only way I know how these codes work. I just looked at GameFAQs and I just found these bizarre random codes. I didn't know what they did, and I enter each and every one of them. Not all of them, because I even got like less than a third of the whole entire collection. Because there was so much more I could, unlock, whatever. The Shard in the Dark, I think they might have been used for promotional purposes, at game stores or whatever. Maybe in Japan, but I'm not entirely sure that's confirmed or not. So yeah, each code gives you these specific character diorama statues or whatnot. They are even ranged, to miscellaneous items or characters or whatnot. So anyway,
If I had to guess, maybe there's like a gachapon thing going on in Japan, and like they print out numbers along with your prize if you were doing a Seiyu gachapon. If you don't know what gachapon is, think like those prize things where you put in a quarter, you get like a gun ball or a random toy or some shit. In Japan, those things are turned up to 11, and you get like entire collectibles and things from them.
So anyway, the rest of the episode is just gonna be the collection room. Nothing more, nothing less.
We don't do anything.
Did we give our final thoughts on the game?
I don't think
Either?
we did.
No.
I don't think we really did.
So I guess there's that. If you guys want to skip to somewhere near the end,
Don't worry, it's nothing.
So
it's life changing.
It's
It's not.
So anyway, what I showed before is just the compilation of all the movies that's been unlocked throughout the story mode. And that's really about it. I did notice that 2 clips was titled at least twice Eggman Abducted.
Eggman got abducted 2 times. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but it's the same title.
So?
I would have liked it if it
So
was
the
like
same
Eggman
thing happened
Abducted.
twice.
I would have liked it if it at least said Eggman Abducted again.
Yeah.
That's like a Mario game saying Princess Peach has been captured again.
I would have liked if they did that though. Yeah.
I mean, they referenced that enough times in Mario. Like it's totally
unfinished.
self-aware.
It looks like a scribble.
The right one, yeah.
Yeah.
I like their attention to detail here.
You pretty much have to when it comes to concept designs.
I mean, I know, but I don't know, bud.
New chemical.
This is Oil Ocean. Come on.
It vaguely is.
It's Oil Ocean.
Oh, I just noticed. Like these are the sprites for Sonic and Eggman.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't notice it until now.
Like you got the orange horizon, you got the purple ocean.
Someone spent a lot more time on Sonic than they did in the back.
No. They
Yeah.
didn't actually. If you go back,
It's the polar opposite here.
I know. But what they do is they take the they take a screenshot of their Sonic model, probably in
Yeah.
their modeling software, and then they paste it over whatever.
Oh, okay.
So like here, they probably didn't draw Sonic in. They probably took they probably took a shot of him running or whatever, and then they pasted him in the picture.
So pretty much, need to go
That's a neat
over-
shot.
Okay.
Too bad we didn't see it.
I know, right?
Too bad I didn't see that either.
I think we did once.
Yeah, but not that exact shot.
I mean, these are concept art.
I don't care.
Eggman's face on that destroyer in the last
It's
one.
the Death Egg.
It was more like I can't tell you exactly.
It's called a
The one
Death
from
Egg.
Majora's Mask, or?
Something like that.
But what I was gonna say was, if you want to unlock everything in terms of movie clips, which you can just look at them on YouTube or whatever,
Cinema, theater, hot dog.
or music, all the character dioramas, and even these screen art, concept arts, or whatever. You have
Important original sketches.
It was pretty important.
these were originally drawn, during the development of those respective games.
As opposed to unimportant original sketches.
I like the designs they drew.
It's like a Zelda temple.
I know, right?
Except it's not.
Before they
It's
put all the color in. Like I feel like Zelda, they put in like 2 or 3 colors and call it a day. And Sonic is like overloaded with color.
You mean like Sonic colors?
Yeah. No, I mean like in general, most Sonic games are super colorful. They got colors up the tails pipe. Whatever.
What, was Wazoo just too mainstream for you?
It was. I didn't want to say Wazoo for once.
But aside from going through all the challenges, outside of the levels, to unlock these unlockables or whatever, you also have to get every single red ring, both classic and modern Sonic. And once you get them all, you practically unlocked everything except for these statues, which again you could just get them through Game Facts or
I
whatever.
feel like there has to be a better way to do it than Game Facts. I feel like
facts.
that's a little strange to put something in. Well, I guess cheat codes used to be a thing, so I can't really say that. Most game developers don't use cheat codes nowadays, though. Or they're like unlockable cheat codes, which is dumb.
Or you get out your credit card and you pay to unlock everything. Those are the worst kind. This is a Sonic Battle concept art. Don't lie to me.
It's combo attack.
It's probably was meant for Heroes, but they just decided to put it in Sonic Battle, which I'm not really crazy about.
Yeah, well,
John likes it. I
Okay.
think.
you're a,
You think?
Don't you?
you're a.
I thought you said you like Sonic battles.
Oh yeah, I do.
That last shot was really pretty, by the way.
Yeah.
Too bad the game it's in really sucks.
I love that dystopian view. It's so grand.
Man, if only we could achieve that in real life. No, I mean, what?
No. No. So much effort put into a broken game.
That's what you get for rushing a product.
I want to put the blame on Microsoft, but
Nah, it's not.
Microsoft didn't even make it.
they're probably pushing the make it a launch game.
I thought it was
It came
the
out in
whole reason
2006.
Sega made it was the anniversary.
No, it was a launch game.
No. The Microsoft Xbox 360 came out in 2005. That game came out in
I
2006.
thought
I don't know.
Sonic 06 was a celebration of like a certain like the 20th anniversary.
Yeah. It was supposed to commemorate his 15th anniversary.
Yeah, that's probably why
That's
they rushed
right.
it out.
3 games came out around that year, which were Sonic Riders, then Sonic the Hedgehog in quotations, and then Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis for the Game Boy Advance.
They should have just
He didn't really have a
left
great
it as
anniversary.
Sonic Riders.
So then, yeah, they probably just rushed it out for the anniversary.
That's okay. You're probably right.
It also doesn't help too that Yuji Naki left after Shadow the Hedgehog.
I don't blame him. That's a really bad game.
Wasn't he the one that wanted to do that though?
No.
He was only the producer of the game, and that's about it.
Who was the one that wanted to give Shadow guns?
No one.
That's a
don't-
lie.
I don't fully know.
The fans did.
I remember seeing an interview of someone saying, "This isn't Sonic. We can do stuff that we can't normally do with them."
And the first
I
thing I
guess
could think
you're right.
of was a Shadow. Although I would have thought that it would have been Eggman being suitable for the role, rather than a Black Hedgehog.
Yeah, but if we're playing as Eggman, we'd just be running around in those mech
You can't
suits
make
and
the villain
whatever.
sympathetic. Come on, Tony. You'd feel bad in the next game where you had to beat him up.
You can make Eggman sympathetic. He's just that kind of guy. I'd kill for a playable Eggman game.
Yeah?
The closest is like Sonic the
Sonic Adventures 2.
2.
We've. That's like a sixth of that game. It's not even worth it.
But you can run around with them in the Child Garden.
That's true.
Yosh.
Yo!
And his attack animation is just a big slap.
They couldn't even bother changing his voice and that.
All the Planet Wisp stuff is like really pretty.
Oh god.
I know, too bad only like one of the stages in here focuses on the planet.
Can you
itself.
imagine, out of complete coincidence, there was actually a planet like that?
That would be amazing.
Like it could be in another galaxy.
I
Well, that
bet
depends on if you believe in alien life.
I bet it would suck though, because there'd be no oxygen there. It'd probably be like methane everywhere and whatnot. It's like it's so pretty to come down there. Why does everything stink?
Oh, now I actually feel sorry for the Wisp. Eggman actually wanted to save the Wisp because they were breathing all that methane stuff. He wanted to take him back to his empire just so they could breathe some actual oxygen for once. No, Blue Hedgehog, don't free us. We like it here.
Too bad! I'm Sonic!
Yeah, you damn bastard.
What are they supposed to read as?
Both of them look
Speedway.
really weird in that shot.
Oh yeah, like the Sonic's legs. Like it's posturing.
Just their faces.
I'm gonna catch you. I gotta run off these chili dogs I ate.
Sonic CD actually.
I know he's like really overweight in that one.
Well, it is Chip. It is like what original Sonic.
I mean, I know, but even more so.
I think these
Stardust
were.
Speedway.
Yeah, it's Stardust Speedway.
Stardust Speedway, whatever that is.
That's from Sonic CD.
It's a Sonic CD stage.
It's the second to last one, I believe.
It's from Sonic
Throughout
CD.
the entire level. This one's for the Death Egg. I'm guessing for this game.
It's
obviously.
also from Sonic CD.
But
It's also Sonic CD.
no, it's not.
Yeah, it is. And so is that.
No, it's not. I know that, and I don't even know Sonic.
This is
What's
the
that?
Holly.
Sonic Colors?
Sonic
My Nightmare.
Unleashed.
Unleashed.
My nightmare.
Your nightmare.
It was that boss battle.
You hate that boss?
I don't.
Rejected character designs for Chuck E. Cheese amusement park.
It's not that bad. It's definitely a lot longer than the other bosses. It's probably the second longest boss, followed by the time thing. Forgot its name.
Time Eater?
It's a Gundam.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Time Eater.
Ball.
You know, there's no concept art of that level. That's kind of weird, isn't it?
What?
Of the final boss.
Of the final boss.
They didn't need any. They probably was what do you do with the final boss? I don't know, just making a bunch of purple things and throw some random objects in there.
That metal shot. Perfect chaos.
That's actually really cool.
His face looks so dumb though.
Oh,
So cool!
You mean the top left?
No.
Hi guys, I'm Perfect Chaos.
Oh god, you know what he reminds me of? You guys may not know this. He reminds me of Cecil from Adventures of Beanie and Cecil.
I have no idea what that is.
No.
Oh, okay. I probably have to show it to you, maybe.
I see a Gurren Lagann from the last one.
Oh,
Drills!
drills everywhere. 1 and 5 were created in this game.
Recreate it.
Yeah, I remember these.
They look like pencil edges.
The
rainbows.
bottom left, Sonic says. That's no good.
Remember,
If someone
The
tries to
tops-
make you play a Sonic game, that's no
no
good.
good.
Okay, so the 4 from the top left. The face looks odd.
Oh god.
I don't think it looks odd. I think it looks stupid.
Oh god, I
The
at
top.
the top.
The bottom right. Put him up. Put him up.
Yeah. These are at least from the first game. For the Sonic CD animation. Unfortunately, I don't know what they read specifically. I think it's in details of the spines, the legs, whatnot. And that's pretty damn small.
Mega Drive, Japan. It looks like it's just enemies.
Yeah, these are enemies that's used for the second game.
It's a bunch of P's on that one. See why you can't zoom in.
Again for Sonic CD. Does it read dub or
Dub.
Dub.
dub?
Dubs. So a bubble shield, a hexagon shield.
EMI.
Eggman Industries.
Yeah, Eggman Industries.
That's cool, but that's a nice style.
That was rather odd. It looks like an unfinished sketch.
Yeah.
You gotta
Oh,
turn on the
that's-
music.
That's at the very
loud.
end.
And I can't turn it down. Those headphones. See, like, I don't know how you turn down PS3 volume.
Dope.
Yeah,
think you
exactly.
Psycho Egg. It might be the official name. I am so going to smash this book down. No, that's my tablet.
Wait, no. That's a weight scale.
16T.
And he's disappointed at the result. And it belongs to Tails.
I find it
the
interesting.
top
in the
middle.
book. Oh.
Oh, the heck? No. That's the expression he made when he lost his 7 other tails.
No. It's more like when Sonic took his last penny. Hey, give me back my penny. No, the bottom right, around the center.
On the right center, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Braham.
Gah!
Eggman style.
Is Tails a midget?
You
What?
turned off the comments. How dare
Oh,
you?
I'm sorry.
Tails is
Package
a midget in this
illustration.
shot.
Well, he is small.
He's like,
The top middle Sonic does not give.
man, whatever.
Woohoo. I beat Eggman again. Can you imagine if that was like Sonic and every other Sonic game from here on?
I think there's a ROM hack
Woohoo,
intro.
gotta go save everyone.
I think there's a ROM hack where it has an intro kind of like that. And now the rest of this is just music as we, commentate on what we think about it.
I thought there was one other thing. Oh, there's the character models.
Yeah, it's the last one we gotta do. Morbozone.
Please, next.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please next.
Okay.
I actually like this. This is fun.
John has no comment. Next.
I don't have headphones.
You should know where they're from.
I haven't played Sonic 2. I don't know what you want from me.
you listened to it before when I did Sonic 2 XL.
Oh. That was a long time ago, though. Kind of like it.
I don't know, I find it better on the Genesis original sound font. It's kind of like they're taken from a PC MIDI file, and they just decided to just put it in the game. I think.
I hated this stage.
Marble Guard?
I do.
I don't know anything about it.
It's not a bad stage.
It's not inherently bad, but every time I get to it, I just like die a little inside.
Is it the spinning tops
It's part of it.
and the boss for
I
it?
think it just takes too long to get through. Like that and Casino Night, both of those zones take way too long.
If you ask me, Sinopolis is the worst. It takes forever.
So does the Casino Zone in Sonic Adventure 1, but you like that.
I know, but it's fun to go through, so you can take a little time. The Casino Zone in Sonic 3 is like, go everywhere. It's, you know,
It's a title sequence.
this is the best song in that game.
No, it's not.
You're right. This is the best song.
No, it's not.
You're right. The other one was.
No, it's not.
You're right. But it's not this either.
It's definitely not this.
Overrated. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Title sequence.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Overrated doesn't necessarily mean bad, though.
I don't know. It's like I hear it a lot in many top tens. I was like, it's an okay song. I like it, but I don't think it's the best song ever.
I mean,
It's
it's
the
one of
best
the better
song.
Sonic songs. I'll say that.
Yeah.
It sounds like a Green Day song. Kind of.
John's
What?
favorite stage.
Yeah. I don't like the song in it.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, really.
I love
Really?
the song here.
Huh.
I mean, it's serviceable, but I wouldn't listen to it if I had to.
If you had a way to change it.
Yeah,
But they don't offer that in Sonic.
they don't. This song's okay.
I like it. If you ask me, I think the song here soundtrack is underrated. There's a lot of great tracks on there.
This is really good. I like it.
I feel like we're like one of those voice judges from some NBC show or whatever.
The voice.
Yeah.
It's just like all of us have chairs and just.
This is bad.
This is bad.
This is bad.
John over there would be like Simon Cowell. Tony would be what's his name? He finally
black
quit.
guy?
Yeah, before
I know you
10.
talk.
Randy.
Yeah, Randy Jackson.
Randy Jackson.
I think so.
I think.
I could be wrong. It's been forever.
I think that's his name. I think he quit like right before the final season.
Did?
I think so.
I don't remember.
I wouldn't know. I don't watch TV.
And the last one was Paula Abdul, which
She quit like season 4 or 5 or something. Oh no, they had a revolving judge for her slot like after like the first
like
few
every
seasons.
season
Yeah.
or whatever.
John has no idea what
I
we're
thought.
talking about.
I think Ellen DeGeneres was a judge, and then she just quit like very shortly.
I don't think so. Because I think it's supposed to be people that actually have like knowledge singing, so they like kind of have an idea of what they're talking about.
Listen, that's like a whole third of the Sonic 06 soundtrack. His
What
World.
about that?
Not that one.
You actually
Doesn't that count?
No.
you actually go through this stage at least 5 times throughout the whole game.
I like this song.
Okay.
It's not the song I don't have a problem with. It's just that there's just some times where you go through. I can understand you go through this level once or maybe twice because it revolves on the main character. But every other character that goes through it is rather pretty pointless. Then again, that's just me though. I hate you, Kingdom Valley.
Oh, gee.
No, like, I told you this before, but I don't think, the people would know. And I know, John, you don't have to blur it out. Anyway, so what happened was I was playing through Sonic 2006. I was playing as Sonic, trying to get through Kingdom Valley. I was in there for like 12 minutes or whatever, maybe half an hour, I don't know. And then as soon as I got to Silver, all I did was I picked up a few crates, and the game froze.
I might try to play that at one point. I do own it.
Yeah, you do own it.
This is the best song.
I thought the best music in that game was da 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 dude.
What?
It's the battle theme from the game.
I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Think of it as jazz. There you go.
I know why you probably like that one. It sounds a bit like the Offspring.
I guess.
Just a little bit.
I guess so.
Not this one. Not the
I
last
know,
one.
I know.
I think the last song was from Bowling for Soup.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
not kidding.
I don't think you're right, but
You can't prove you're wrong, I think. Does that sound about right?
yeah. I used to know the band for it, but no, you're right. You're right. You're actually right. I
Huh.
remember.
I think this song. It's hard for me to hear.
What about it?
I think it was used in the ending credits for Sonic 1 for the Game Gear. I could be wrong though.
This is the second best Sonic song.
The second best. It also has, I think, the longest credit sequence in any Sonic game.
Sonic Colors?
Yeah.
I mean, they put a lot of work into it.
What is it? Interactive or something?
It is
Kinda
actually.
is. I think you destroy
is.
the names, I think.
Yeah. Total disrespect.
I can't wait to get to this game eventually. I'm stuck between that, Sonic CD, or Sonic 3.
Sonic 3. We already did 1 and 2.
I mean, I
A
know.
modded version of 2 at that, but still.
And one was painful, so...
Let's get a good Sonic game on this.
Hey, this one wasn't that bad.
I was actually pleased with
Get
it.
the best
It's
Sonic
what got
game
me
on
back
here.
into Sonic again.
John, stop lying.
What is the best Sonic game then?
There's no such thing as the best.
06! No, I'm just kidding.
Like, alternatively, what would your choice be?
Um,
I only seen you play.
Adventures 2 isn't bad.
Yeah.
It just glitches a lot when I play it.
But for the right reason.
For the wrong reason!
Wait, have you talked about the incident in White Jungle where Shadow just went to the far right at the very start?
Yes.
Yes. How long did it take you to redo that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you tried at one point. So I think you said it took you like 50 or 60 tries just to redo that somehow.
Yeah. It's like 20 something.
But for those of you that haven't seen that video, I think I've talked about it before. In White Jungle, as Sonic, one time I
think it's Shadow.
Shadow.
Was it Shadow?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Shadow.
Well, I just started the stage as Shadow, and immediately, as soon as he touched the first platform, he darted off to the right into oblivion, like he had hit a speed boost that sent him that way. It was the craziest thing, because I was just sitting there like, I didn't even do anything yet. Like, I didn't even have a chance to mess anything up.
I think that's what got us started, recording Sonic Adventure 2 to begin with.
Yeah, but not a bunch of crazy stuff happened in that auto enough. There were a few things, but not a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this game.
Aw.
Oh. Go back!
Go back! You played...
Yeah! This is the fourth best song.
The fourth best.
Okay, it's not. I do enjoy it,
Uh.
but it's not anywhere near the best.
If you had to ask me what my favorite Sonic soundtrack is, I'm stuck between Japanese Sonic CD or just Sonic 3. Sonic and Knuckles doesn't count.
I actually like a lot of the soundtrack from Sonic
Okay, you
R.
can go.
I really shouldn't, but I do.
From which one?
Sonic R.
Oh, Sonic R, okay. There's like
Feel the
6 or 7.
It doesn't
tracks.
brighten up your day. Like, I hated it when I first played it, and then I loved it.
You put it on the PC, did you?
I did.
Okay. Yeah, I remember like your brother had like a copy of Sonic 3D Blast on the
PC.
the PC, and I would have thought, well, okay, then that means you probably still have Sonic R or whatever.
I mean, I don't have either anymore, but still. Good luck you can still buy the CDs online, but good luck getting the run on modern systems nowadays.
What?
Sonic CD, Sonic CD, Sonic R.
Wasn't
Sonic
that on
3D
like
Blast.
the Genius?
They
Genesis?
are. They are, but they also released on PC.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which game? I'm sorry. Sonic CD?
Sonic CD, Sonic R, Sonic 3D Blast.
Okay.
Do I need
Now,
to
one
go
more
over
time.
this again?
Okay, I'm sorry. If I remember, Sonic CD originally came out in the Sega CD. Then it was ported to the PC, and it was ported to GameCube via Sonic Gems Collection. And then finally got ported to the modern consoles, which is PS3, Xbox 360, and Steam. And oddly enough, mobile.
I mean, mobile.
Mobile.
We've heard that one a few times. Tony likes this one.
I tried to play Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure. I couldn't get into it.
I think we
I
got
like
me
a
into
lot
it.
of the
the
stuff
music.
from the Sonic Riders.
Oh yeah, a lot of it's really
It's like
cool.
techno, high-paced action.
Oh yeah.
It's nice.
I tried
It's
it
a
out
racing game.
over at a Walmart, and
I mean, that's a fair point.
I couldn't get into it. I didn't know what it was. I think it was the gameplay method where you had to find air capsules in order to keep going. I'm like, that's kind of like if I played Mario Kart, I had to get gas.
I mean, F-Zero does it.
Well, you'd probably like this version then.
Oh, Zero Gravity. I heard it's okay.
Yeah. A lot of people like this a lot better than the first game. I disagree.
And then after that, everyone hates the follow-up to that, don't they?
Yeah.
This
Connect!
one?
Your body is the controller.
Wait, did this come out on Kinect?
Yes.
Yeah, it did.
Huh.
And that's why everyone hated it.
I thought it came out on like, well, I guess never mind. That
It's
would still
only
technically-
Kinect.
Okay.
The dumb sorry. The dumb thing about the game is there's a mode where two players literally have to hold each other
Oh.
as they're trying to get through the one course.
Oh.
It's the dumbest thing ever. You're better off playing Twister than to do that. I get careless about Sonic Rivals. These were games released for the PlayStation Portable, a console I never really cared to own, but I may get one day. Not the games though.
Like, I've seen them, but I never bothered to play them.
They're not that special.
I know they're side-scroller racers. I know that. But I don't know what to think of them.
Edge, you
This
make
is-
Edge.
Edge the song.
Wasn't this like the title theme of that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was used for the intro
It was.
before the title screen.
You know, as much flack as I give Sonic or Shadow the Hedgehog, it did a lot of things that Sonic normally doesn't do, and I kind of like it for it. But still doesn't change the fact that it's a terrible game.
The sad part was that the gameplay could have worked. It's just that there's a lot of areas that's just skeptical. Not to mention the story is really, really
See,
bad.
I don't necessarily think Sonic the Hedgehog is a bad game.
Shut up.
It's oh, well, that's true. I don't think necessarily either of them are a bad game, but let's talk about Shadow the Hedgehog for now. I think the thing with Shadow the Hedgehog though is it's not a good game either. It's just kind of average.
You know, I bet would have fixed it for a lot of people is if your weapons actually did something. Like most of the time when you got a weapon or something, you had to unload a whole clip into an enemy just to kill them. Like maybe if it was like 1 or 2 shots killed enemy, and then or like you locked on while you're running or something, like you go a lot faster, and people are like, hey, and get back to platforming and enjoying the game instead of staying around one area and shooting a person.
Well,
I
you
don't
could
know,
also
I'm
kill
out of
them
ammo.
regularly, couldn't you?
What?
Yeah, you could. I think it takes a little longer to kill them.
Yeah, you
Compared
get a
to
home
that.
attack, but they have so much health and everything. It's what they did in Sonic Heroes. It takes like 4 or 5 hits just to do anything, and it sucked.
Well, I didn't mind Sonic Heroes, so...
I like Sonic Heroes. It's one of those games though where I have to be in a certain mood to play it.
I don't know.
Is that all of them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's all
Okay.
50 of the songs.
I don't know. I think just them adding health bars to Sonic enemies is what ruined those.
You
two
could
games.
thank Sonic Rush for that.
I know. At least Sonic Rush it wasn't that bad. It was like 2, 3 hits, you're on, and then you're on your way.
Stop looking at me like that.
But he wants to.
I know what you did last summer.
That was both a book and a movie.
So Sonic, where's my science project you hid? I know you hid it somewhere.
I ate it.
Arr. That's adorable. I'm sorry.
This was right after the war.
See, no, go back.
Okay.
Where it actually says he was bullied in the past, that means tortured during the war.
Wow. That's actually more convincing than some other fan theories.
If you don't know what we're talking about, Sonic Adventure.
Just go watch the entire thing.
Yeah, the
I'm not gonna say which episode, just watch all of it.
Rival, quote unquote.
Purple eyes.
Yeah, he has purple eyes.
It's kind of creepy, actually.
Oh shit.
Not the color, just the way he's looking at me.
No mouth. Mouth.
No, yeah.
No mouth.
You barely see it in there.
Yeah.
Girlfriend in quotes.
Girlfriend.
No, I can imagine. I kind of get the pose where you fold your hands behind you, and you look cute or whatever. But what Amy's doing is she's like holding her arms like way back out there for no reason.
You know what I could kind of imagine? She's just chained up from behind.
Let's not go there.
Okay.
I don't want to imagine why.
Wait, I thought he was not the ultimate life form. I thought
He
that
claims
lizard
it-
thing was.
Well, he's claimed to be the ultimate life form. The lizard's basically a prototype.
Oh, okay. Cause see, I had always thought he was like, I'm the ultimate life form, and then it's like, no, you're
The
not.
lizard's-
It's
the-
that lizard thing.
Yeah.
And the
And
lizard's
they're
like,
like, oh,
no, I'm the
too
ultimate
bad. I'm
life
gonna be the
form."
main character now.
Rawr! Blasty! Can you imagine those Bile Lizard boys? Smart, sassy, and seductive female bat. The fact that's in the E-rated game is just an understatement. Ditzy at first blush.
I wouldn't say ditzy.
Yeah, ditchy's a bad word.
I'd say vapid is more like it.
Cream.
The 6-year-old rabbit.
I'm not gonna lie, Cream is my favorite character in Sonic Advance 2. I don't know.
Isn't it because she's broken?
Yes.
Because she's what?
She's a broken character in the game. You can literally kill anybody with cheese. The chow.
Yeah, it's like, oh, an enemy on the screen? Just hit the B button. Oh, it's gone. Pew! It's like that and she can fly.
Pothead the porcupine. Nothing special. Oh jeez. I'm kind of want to do this in Photoshop where I just want to paint his entire top head green.
Why?
People have already done it.
It looks like a marijuana bud.
People already have. Don't worry. You're not alone.
An optimist. Oh yeah, sure.
It's no use.
Of the Soul Emeralds.
Soul Emeralds. I had to. Not good at making friends.
Discover the meaning of friendship.
I think she's only friends with Sonic and Cream.
So it's basically she has Knuckles' job just in another place.
Yeah.
She's supposedly a princess in another dimension.
Yes.
And then someone took him in. Why do I keep doing that?
I don't know. SBO.
I've studied ninjutsu. From the
I
back
don't
of a
believe it.
coupon.
No, Knuckles Chaotix, he actually changed color as you played as him. So he wasn't just purple, but here he's just purple.
A co-founder of Chaotix. Okay. I guess he did study, you know, in business.
That was bad.
Come on, John. Don't be so grumpy.
Head honcho the agency. He's a crock with an attitude problem.
Ah, I see you finally found the computer room.
And Dr. Eggman. Oh yeah. Can switch the character for that one too. 300 my ass. It was Robotnik Land, then the Eggman Empire, and now it's back to Eggman Land.
I mean, anything to make that city.
Metal Sonic, original character, please don't steal. I think I've first seen him in Sonic OVA. What were you gonna say?
I think that might be all of them.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's all of them.
That's it.
Alright, that's literally everything in the collection room.
So, I guess, thoughts? Anyone care to start?
I might as well. I tried to cough that up for a bit. Sonic Generations is a very moderately decent game, but I wouldn't rate it as high as, say, like a 9 or a 10. There was literally a time where someone gave it an 8, and then the fans went batshit insane just because of that score. So I'm not gonna give it like a rating per se, but mainly just gonna go on the lines of, if you want to play, I guess, a definite version of Sonic Generations, you're probably better off with the Steam version. Mainly because through the modding community, you can play practically infinite levels that some hardcore fans went out of the way to construct. So that way you have a higher replayability value and whatnot. I think I know that you got like a Steam copy of it, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah. And the modding part is not really all that hard. There's tutorials about that stuff everywhere, but that's not what my overall thoughts are about. Other than some minor issues I have with the game, it's a moderately decent game. I usually come back to play it once in a while. I never start a new game because I'm always worried that all my stuff will get erased. So I try to play as much of it through time trials, or try to at least get everything unlocked. And you know, it's nice once in a while to go through all the levels. I think some bosses, if not most of them, do work, but some bosses is just a little lackluster, I guess you could say that. I guess they had to do that though because of time constraints, and they had to get the game out. Other than that though, it's a game I wouldn't mind, you know, playing, you know, back, you know, from time to time. But I wish that there was probably like a lot more to do with the game in terms of downloadable content. To which, oddly enough,
There's none.
well, in the Steam version, oddly enough, you can download the
Casino
arcade.
something.
Yeah,
Casino.
it was at the pinball casino area.
Wait, didn't we have Casino Nights?
What, the level or the pinball?
No, like the Casino Nights DLC. I thought we had it.
You can get it on the you can get it on the Steam version, but not on the console version.
Remember, it's on Steam, and then we can.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not saying that. Even Sonic's like, dude, what the hell? But it's not a bad game. I really do like to play it from time to time. But if you want to get bit better replayability, you're probably better off getting the Steam version because, again, modding, with multiple levels. I think there's one attempt of a mod of the game where it's basically Sonic Unleashed, just with the controls from Sonic Generations utilized. I think it's still undergoing and whatnot. Anyway, long story short, I like to play this game over and over again. I just need to try to get the Steam version just so I can get more out of the game. That, and I wish, at least for the console version of the game, there's some DLC content. That's really about it.
Julio, next.
I actually don't like this game.
It's no surprise.
No, like when I first played it, I thought it was okay. Like I got it for 360, I played it all the way through. I thought it was okay. It was serviceable. But having played it again, I realized I actually don't like this game. It doesn't really do anything new for the series. Like they took what was good of Sonic Unleashed, like the daytime stages, and then they made another set of stages that's just side-scrolling, and then they put in some challenges, and then they called it a day.
I mean, I can give it credit where it's due. It's done to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the game. So I can get why they went with this kind of direction.
I'm not saying it's a bad game. There's some fun to be had here. I even have fun with it, but I don't like it. Like, I don't know.
The gameplay or
I really don't know how to explain it. I guess the gameplay, but the gameplay wasn't bad. Maybe I'm just really bad at it. Maybe that's why.
So basically, it's the same issue as been in Sonic 1. Okay.
Sure! I'll admit it!
I just didn't have fun with Sonic 1.
I'll admit
I don't know,
it.
you had some fun with it in some areas.
I like the music. I died in funny ways, but that doesn't mean I had fun.
That's it. That's all I have.
I think if, like, you're new to the Sonic franchise, this might be a good way to start off.
Yeah, it is a decent way to start.
So bright.
As far as everything else, I actually enjoy this one. I do own it on Steam. I think I've beat it like 2 or 3 times. The challenges aren't anything great, which might be. You have a few good ones, and then you have some really bad ones. Like
Don't say it.
the ones that particularly come to mind are the
No.
goalpost ones, where just like. Yeah, they exist and you can do them, but really at the end of the day, you're just waiting, which isn't that fun. I wish a bit more time had been spent on the challenges, or alternatively, they had less challenges and more stages. It seems like what they did here is they took like a bunch of the good stuff from Sonic and was like, hey, let's just put that in a game because people already like it, which works, but it's if you've already played the other ones, you're probably not going to like it as much. But I haven't. I've only played like a handful of Sonic games. So to me, it's perfectly fine because I have no context for the rest of these levels. I guess that's really all I have to say about it. Like, I wish there had been more time spent on the challenge stages or more main stages. And yeah. I guess just more stuff, because it is kind of short at the end of the day. Unless you're trying to 100% it. In which case...
It would take a little bit longer.
Anyway, I guess that's it.
Yep. That's about it. Till the next time for the next group LP.
We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.
It's Pokemon!